These days, if you stay with the same employer for 10 years, you're an old-timer. But you're about to meet a woman who has spent most of her 83 years in the very same job. She is a Chicago public school teacher, still teaching full-time. But her connection to the school goes back a lot longer than that. Chicago Tonight producer Jay Shefsky has this portrait.
Come on, next room, let's go.
The first thing you notice about Shirley Shechtman is that it's tough to keep up with her.
Let's go.
Shirley Shechtman is a special ed teacher, so her students come and go all day.
All right, boys, get in line.
But each morning, she rounds up the first group of students herself. Hibbard School is in a large 3-story building in the Albany Park neighborhood on the north side. There is an elevator in this building, but Shechtman's colleagues say they've never seen her use it.
I had two very energetic parents. My father, at 97 years old, was still taking public transportation downtown.
Shirley Shechtman started at Hibbard School as a gym teacher in 1946. But she already knew her way around the building. She'd been a student here since 3rd grade. And it sounds like her parents didn't have any trouble getting her out the door each morning.
I loved school. I always loved going to school. And I don't think I have ever ditched school. All right, let's do it one more time.
One reason that young Shirley might have been reluctant to ditch school is that her Aunt Tilly was a teacher at Hibbard. She'd been here since 1919.
Remember, first thing, your name goes on your paper.
When Shirley decided to become a teacher, Aunt Tilly wasn't surprised. No one was.
I was going to be a teacher, and that was it. You know? There was no doubt in anybody's mind. That's who I was, and I chose wisely. I cannot think of anything in my whole life that I would rather do than be with these children. Ah, what are you finding? Where? Show me where it starts.
Shirley Shechtman's unrelenting optimism and energy have been challenged, or maybe strengthened, by events in her life. After teaching for 4 years, she took time off to raise her family. But then, with 3 young kids at home, her husband Joe died suddenly.
He died in his sleep. He had a congenital aneurysm, and he just went to sleep and didn't wake up, and he was just short of his 41st birthday. He was 1 year older than I am. And the one thing I warn people is stay away from pity. You want to pity anyone, you pity the father who will not see their children grow up. But don't you dare show my children pity. A snail moves very slowly.
Shirley Shechtman came back to Hibbard in 1964. A decade later, she started the school's first special ed program.
What class are you in? What did I tell you to do?
You can be tough.
I am tough. I am tough, and I always tell the children, you know I care because I am tough. If I didn't care, then I'd let you do it your way, let all the noise go on in the room, let you disturb everybody. I'm teaching, I'm here, you know, I've got my job. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to make you the very best that you know how to be. And I won't take less. Number 1, what's number 1, everybody?
Shirley Shechtman uses that same toughness to defend her students. For example, she sees the No Child Left Behind law as harmful to special ed kids.
If you put that child in a situation where they have to take a test at grade level, what's going to happen? They haven't gotten to that point yet. They're working toward it.
So Shirley Shechtman has been walking these halls for about 75 years, and she has no plans to leave.
Talk to me about retirement. You're still here. What are you thinking?
I'm not thinking retirement. I'm not ready for that. I mean, I can still walk up 3 flights of stairs 10, 12 times a day. I don't need the elevator. I've got all the energy I need, and I've got all the love I need to give to the children. Come on, get your... I have more than just the feeling of being a teacher in a school. This is my school. When you see me walking into this building in my bathrobe and slippers, you'll know it's time for me to stay home. And until that time, I'll be here.
For Chicago Tonight, I'm Jay Shefsky.
By the way, Shirley Shechtman, who will turn 83 next month, is not the oldest full-time teacher in the Chicago Public Schools. She's the second oldest. Winifred Lowry at Wendell Phillips Academy has her beat by 3 years.